Well, players going down left, right and centre. We had Willie Tonga reel out of a tackle. He's on his haunches over on the far side of the field. Winterstein there on the ground. I'm not sure what's happened to him. Got him in the tackle, and then they twist him. They've held him up, but then they've tried to rip him over onto his back. I think he's ended up in an awkward situation. He's tweaked his back a little bit. But now, whoever takes this next carry, if it's a one-out carry,
Sims
Parramatta
his hand up,
pumping here.
and they use Sims as a decoy, go through Johnson, end up in the hands of Bolton. Here's Ashton Sims, picks out Daniel Mortimer to run at. A little safer than running into the middle of the pack at this point in time. Tarek Sims. Wrestled to the ground, a good strong three-man tackle. Cowboys have made good metres here. Back to Thompson. Limited metres with this kick, taken by Haynes safely. Haynes tries to run over Jonathan Thurston, who enlists some help in the form of Johnson and Cooper.
Well, there was plenty of passion on display in round 4 when both these teams played in Parramatta Stadium, and there was some big body contact. And tonight has been no different. And they're giving up a big start here, the Cowboys. They're a different team to what they've shown us over the last couple of years. Tonight they've been off the pace. Parramatta have been terrific. Losing the football there, Atkins.
Sort of spun out, didn't it? The ball, it looked like it may have had...
I thought it may have been a touch of an assist there, but...
Easy to say on a replay.
You got to ride your luck.
This is Tarek Sims. Taken by 3. They've had just 46% of possession, the North Queensland Cowboys. As Hindmarsh looks to collar Johnson. Ashton Sims. Up over the 20-metre line. Just over the half-hour mark as Seguiaro looks a little wider to Bolton. Thurston remains on the left side of the ruck. They go to the captain. Short to Cooper. It's worked so many times this year. Not this time. Last play, Thurston. Across field. Burt and Graham both have a go at it. Has it touched anyone? No, it hasn't. And the Parramatta drop out.
It was a good kick there from Jonathan Thurston. Winterstein and Graham, they attacked the football. Great little work, or great work there by Luke Burt. He knew he couldn't get to the football, but he just shepherds Graham out of the way so he doesn't make a play at it. They just slow it down. Both sides have had good completions. Parramatta have spent the majority of the game inside their own half, yet they lead 16-0.
Sims across field, taken by Hindmarsh and also Maguire. And more words spoken. Back at the play, the ball, Scott Bolton. Tackled but not dropped. This is Seguiaro, good out of dummy half to Tarek Sims. Short to Thompson, and he's denied. But the Cowboys score nonetheless. Good awareness from Antonio Winterstein. Snuck over from dummy half. The Cowboys, after 34 minutes, they're on the board and trail 16-4 with a kick to come.
Well, the Cowboys were dominating field position, yet they weren't able to register some points. And Seguiaro had a dummy half. Tarek Sims on to Ray Thompson. I thought Thompson was entitled to maybe get up and go again there.
Jared Hayne had fallen off, hadn't he?
I thought he had. But Winterstein out of dummy half.
Antonio Winterstein, second try of the year. Signed from the Broncos, of course, Loz, and suffered a broken jaw in the trials. Joined after a couple of rounds this Cowboys outfit. that has surprised many so far in 2011, but not surprised those internally.
No, they've got plenty of depth. I like the look of the young hooker, Seguiaro.
He's a talent, and he's been a talent in NYC for a couple of years. And I know that's not always a perfect form line, but he's been a real standout.
Yeah, they're getting great impact off the bench this year, particularly the Sims brothers. They've been terrific. Tariq Sims was a part of that first try there. And they like the physical aspect of the game. And Jonathan Thurston lines up close to the sideline.
We didn't like that one, JT.
Disappointed.
That's one word for it. Filthy, probably a little more accurate. Here is Sims.
He's entitled to play on there, isn't he?
I would have thought so. He looked up nervously at the referee. Good try. Good awareness for Winterstein. Luke Burt restarts play. Bounces awkwardly into the hands of Sims, who winds him up. Taken by Hindmarsh. Maguire is in there as well. And it's one thing about young Casey Maguire. He loves the tough stuff. And he'll be frontline for it all night long. Here is Ashley Graham. Darting out of dummy half and making 11 very easy metres. Dallas Johnson wraps around the run. Oh, solid shot from Mortimer. Was it a little high? Crowd certainly thought so. Referees didn't agree.
No, that was okay.
Hayne caught in that 10 by 10 metre box that is so often the target of the kickers in the back corners of the field. Daniela Lasalo off just prior to half-time, and Justin Horrow is on the footy field. Penalty here to Parramatta. It's been a fast game.
It's been a good game of football. They'd be disappointed with that, the Cowboys. They were looking to be a fast-moving defensive line, but you need to have discipline in that situation. They were just starting to win that battle for a period of time and trying to place Parramatta under a bit of pressure. It may have been a difficult set for Parramatta, but instead, the penalty has released that. Parramatta go on the attack.
Back in North Queensland territory, Parramatta's attacking stats coming in tonight. 16th out of the 16 sides. As Mortimer breaks downfield, Loco and Burt off his left side. Go to Hayne. Great hands from Jared. Just flicks it onto Tim Manor to settle things down mid-count.
He makes the hardest things look easy.
Jared. Casey Maguire to Hindmarsh, who was rushed there. Good, strong body contact from Scott Bolton. The Eels miss out on points.
Well, it needed to be good body contact. Looked as though Hindmarsh was going to stroll over there, but he shut down the space. But Jared Hayne, hasn't he developed a lovely passing game?
Yeah.
It must be difficult to read as an edge player, as now Parramatta have given away a penalty. And this is a big set of 6 coming up for Parramatta. They're 12 points in front, 2 minutes to play. And they could have one last shot before half-time, the Cowboys. And that's an excellent kick from Matty Bowen. And they will go straight on the attack.
The Cowboys have won 6 from 6 when leading at half-time this year, so the stats when they're not in front at the break are not flattering.
Okay, Casey, release now.
Seguiaro, centre field. Some fancy footwork there. Gain of about 5. Sims, the end of a Thurston pass. Dallas Johnson is very busy on the left side. That's him with the football and so dangerously close to the line. Tackle number 4. Thurston. Beautiful ball from JT. Sends Willie Tonga over and the Cowboys are back.
How good was that? Bodies in motion. and Thurston just sums up what the defence is doing. It must be a pleasure to play outside Jonathan Thurston.